Welcome back to Gloomhaven with Witty's gang, Bruce, Craig, and Sigourney. We are picking up where? Right where we left off. We do have, it looks like oh, we leveled. Hey, look at that. I didn't even notice that last time. Let's do this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do this. There we go. So we have a level up, so we could talk about this because Bruce is getting ready to. Sigourney's lagging because she keeps on dying. That's my fault. Okay, so good job on leveling up. Each time a merc levels up, you'll have the ability to choose from two new, more powerful ability cards. The card you choose will sit available. Oh, sorry, the card you don't choose will still be available to pick up the next time the merc levels up. And Merc, it also means that you unlock a perk. So those perk points that we've been working towards, we also earn one not a check mark, but an actual perk point once we level up. And I guess it's pretty clear, but essentially, like each level unlocks two cards into a pool of cards that you can choose from. So you could, for example, if I leveled to level 3, or when I leveled to level 3, if I wanted that second card that gets unlocked for level 2, I can go back and select that. So as the mercenaries in the party level up, so will the party's general level. This value is used to determine enemy strength, trap damage, and the value of the loot in dungeons. You didn't expect things to get easier, did you? So as your average level of your group goes up, so will the difficulty of the scenarios that we encounter. So here we go. Craig has reached level 2. So we have Explosive Punch, so we could destroy an adjacent obstacle, and then attack 4 to all enemies adjacent to it, and it's a move 4 on the bottom. That's pretty damn good. We also have a attack 3, range 3, and then a heal 2 for the same area. So it's kind of like you could like heal Bruce and do damage to enemies in that. Oh man, that's a tough one. Because I was thinking I was going to play him more as support, but the explosive punch is super situational. I mean, you could imagine, having seen me play the first few episodes, that there would be some crazy situations you could possibly get where you have 2 or 3 enemies all surrounding a single obstacle that they're trying to get to your squad, and you can blow it up and then do this huge attack on everyone there. I feel like the sentient growth might make more sense though, because this is a burn up here too, and this is not. So I think I'm gonna do this. And let's see. Yeah, so we have to take something off in order to add this one on. I'm thinking I might do this. There's one in here that was this one, the Crushing Grip. I know it's going to take away his loot card, but I feel like this is okay. Now let's also look at what he gets in the way of perks. So this is what I was trying to explain earlier. This probably makes more sense here. So you've unlocked a perk. Nicely done. They're not easy to come by. Successfully completing a dungeon and the chosen battle goal rewards. The perk will reward the merc with perk points, and collecting 3 of them, 3 of the perk points will unlock an actual perk. I know it's semantics, but it's just, see the 3 things up top. Once you get 3 of those, you also unlock one. Perks allow you to alter the mercenary's attack modifier deck by adding new, more powerful modifiers and removing some of the nasty negative ones that keep creeping up. So you can see right away, like this remove 4 zeros immediately kind of levels the deck a little bit more, but it does give you a lot more negative ones. Here we take away one negative 1 and we add 1 positive, or 1 plus 1, and you can add push cards. And those are rolling modifiers. So I mentioned that too in the preamble video. So that little upside down U arrow in the top right hand corner means that if you draw that one, it's going to add the ability to push to the attack, push the enemy up to 2 hexes, but it will also continue to draw. We can add more of that. So these down here are two that I usually pick up pretty early on because they are helpful. I'm going to get resilient, and because there are a lot of scenarios that we'll get into where it'll say every character starts with two more negative ones or a bunch of curses or something like that, and this negates that. So it just makes that a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit easier to deal with. So I'm in this thing where I had the city quest with the black ship and I have the world quest. I'm tempted to do the world quest and then maybe come back so that way we can see some different enemies here. Let's just look real quick at this one. What is... Oh, this one has some different enemies. But I think we should go out of town. I think we should go to the Black Barrow and we should check this out. So we have bandit archers. We'll have bandit guards, and then we'll also have living bones. You can see what makes them a little bit tougher is they have two things that are innate to them that we have not seen before, which is that they always try to target two of our heroes when they attack, and they have a natural one shield that's always up. That's always going to negate one damage unless you have pierce. But we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna go and we're gonna deal with it. Here's some flavor.
Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach. So when Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods, well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab. This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant, her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine. Based on Jexera's description, it was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place.
It does, doesn't it? So we'll have a road event because we're leaving town here. So you find yourself cutting through some dense underbrush of a forest, and you notice a number of small woodland animals running along the forest floor in the opposite direction. Mice, squirrels, ferrets, they all appear to be running from something up ahead of you. You're filled with a troubling sense of foreboding as you catch a whiff of smoke in the air. I think we should run. Okay. So we learned there. Maybe we shouldn't have ran. But see, the other thing is sometimes there's not...
To find.
Oh, hold on.
A short journey past the new market gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpse wood, looking like a rat under a... Moving closer, you see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness. As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here, you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry.
Okay, so kind of a boss fight, maybe. Loot a chest. You know what? I'm curious. We don't have a potion, so that's an easy 1 point. Okay. Next. Gain 13 or more experience. We've seen him do that, so we're going to take that one. And then we're going to try to go no one gets exhausted. All right, so we have to discard 2 cards because we decided to run away from whatever that was, and I apologize. I did skip that. Skip. I did skip that text. Okay. So let's discard 2. Man, I hate doing this. I guess this, and then maybe this. Okay, I gotta do the same thing for him. I'm gonna discard that. And maybe this. Okay. And last, this one hurts the most, for sure. I will discard this. And this. That does not, that's a feels bad.
Unfortunates, your target says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through it. Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. We'll be killing you now. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables,
That's fair.
you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place.
That's fair. Okay. So let's get the lay of the land real quick. So you can see this is that hallway, and then this is the door to the left. So this is where our quarry is. We have 6 guys, though, in this right now. So here's what I'm thinking. These guys have a natural, what? 3 movement and 2. So these guys are mostly melee, right? So this is where I might get a little cheeky, and I'm gonna go maybe here, and then and then I'm gonna put her, I think, here, and I'm gonna put him, nope, here. So for our boy here, he does not have any early cards, so that's one of the drags. I think I'm going to go Massive Boulder, but I wanted to try to get Avalanche up first, but maybe... I'm going to go this. Okay, we're going to do this. Let's get back to him, figure out what he's going to do. So we're going to shield, I think, and I'm going to retaliate. And then for her, we're going to go super late, because I want these guys to come in to us, I think. All right. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and of course, they're not moving. Wonderful. Okay. They're not going to move, which is kind of stinks for us. But maybe we can get ourselves into a better position here. I'm gonna go here, and then we'll skip movement, and then we'll retaliate. Okay. And then, yep, and then we are gonna watch all these guys do their thing. It's gonna be like, what? They're all gonna do their thing. So the shield, I believe, should only last for 1 turn. So yeah, now my whole thing has changed. Now I'm like, I really wish I could get up in there. I could get here with Crag and do a big hit. Now it doesn't have, I don't have the +1 for the I mean, maybe that's a bad idea. Yeah, it probably is. So that my whole plan got kind of foobarred here, but I'm okay with it, I think. So we're going to maybe start softening up these guys that are right in front of us. It's only attack 2, and it doesn't do any damage. So I am going to use this because I want to maybe try to do it again here. I think I have a play which will help, which is this function here. Okay, so he ends. Okay, now I'm not a huge fan of the fact that these guys have a shield and I'm doing this, but it's still, I feel like, a decent move. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to see, maybe we can get a crit. Okay, there you go. Okay, I mean, that's decent damage. Decent damage. And we're going to end our turn right there. Okay, so we have fire in the air. I think... Oh, this is... not great. I don't like my move as much as I did. But let's try it anyway. We do have fire in the air, so that would be a good one to use. And maybe we get a little mixy with frost armor in there as well. And then we have, for our boy here... Oh, hold on. That's enough of that over there. Okay, what do we do here? Do we do skewer? That's what I was thinking. We do like a move up and then a skewer, and I might be able to take out both those guys. I want to try it. All right, these guys are going to move to attack 2. Okay, so the good news is that we are going to be able to maybe get ourselves in a decent spot here. I think the move maybe is to... this here, skip movement, we'll attack here. All right. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Now, I was going to do one thing, but this is the better move, I think. That guy goes down, and then this guy goes down. Yes! Yes! Okay, can we look at all cards here? She has 2 more, so we should be okay for the next turn, so we're not going to use our stamina potion yet. Now, once again, my plan was foiled. I keep on trying to set up like a nice little funnel or a barricade, and it's just not working. I think what I'm going to do is just do a basic move. I mean, kind of a wasted turn for Crag, but... And then we will do a basic attack and then cancel it. And you see, Crag's also up to 12 hit points, so he also gets his hit points raised. And we'll use our shield on that. And we'll take that damage. It's fine. Okay, so we're here. We are here. This is a great example of having that bottom attack for the brute and having the negative, the 2 on the bottom, attack 2 on the bottom is great. And then maybe leaping cleave. Yep. Now for him, for old Craig, we can do our new card, our sentient growth, and we'll do this. And then for her, we only have the 2. These aren't great. I'm going to go late here just so that way maybe she can heal. Oh, that might have been dumb. Okay, we'll find out here. Okay. We'll go here first. Missed the guy on the left, so I'm going to focus on the guy on the right here. Okay, not great. Let's see how they do. They're gonna probably back. They're gonna. Oh man, that hurts. Yeah. Hey, that helm came into play. Oh, see, now I have to burn a card. What? That stinks. Okay, gonna have to. Ha ha ha. Well, once again, my plan was foiled. Um, but we can adapt. We have to. So we do this. We heal him, and then we're gonna attack all adjacent enemies. So we can do this. Okay, not bad. And then now, do we do this to just put this guy? This is probably the better. Of course I miss. Of course I miss. Now I can push him away. Is that helpful at all? I mean, maybe? Yeah. Let's see. And now... And now... It's going to... I can try to take that one guy out, but selfishly, I think I want to do this. Yep. And now she's going to have to long rest. So I'm just going to sit. He's going to short rest, I think. Redraw. We'll burn that. And he's going to... Oh, I already... Wait. He's fine. Okay, she's going to long rest. Okay. So let's see what Crag can do with these guys. Can we get something? Can we do some things here, maybe? I can muddle a bunch of guys. I can... Oh, this would work. Okay. I mean, it's going to be this and this. And then... Oh, I thought I already set her to long rest. Apparently I didn't. And then for... our boy here... What do we do? I think it's shield bash spare dagger. Or yeah, I think it's shield bash spare dagger. Okay. The good news slash bad news is that I think Craig is going to be taking most of this damage. Let's see if we can help him out a little bit. Let's get rid of. See if I can get rid of this guy with a from downtown. Bruce with the clutch. All right. Nothing. Can't touch this. And a whiff. Oh gosh, that feels so. That's great. I'm happy. This is a little awkward. So maybe let's come back here and skip movement and then try to with the fadeaway. Yep. Okay. Craig's good. Spellweaver's gonna heal. She's got our long rest, so she's healing up. We're gonna put Freezing Nova. We're gonna put Frost Armor in the bin. And that's gonna be the round. So here we are. We got this one guy left. I guess we'll disarm him and then maybe we'll heal ourselves. We'll just do these two late moves, and then for her, I'm thinking we might do a late move again because I don't have a ton of targets here, and maybe we do Flame Strike and maybe Impaling Eruption, but we're gonna go late. So what we're gonna do is, I'm hoping, yep, that's perfect, is we're going to disarm this guy, and we're just gonna kind of let him sit for a second. We'll heal up our boy Bruce here a little bit. And then he's going to do nothing because he can't attack. He's not going to move because I'm adjacent to him, and he's just going to sit there. And we're kind of in the same boat, though, unfortunately. So we'll do this. I wonder if we'll get a +3. No, we're going to get a null, which is just the worst. And then we're going to run over here, and we're going to pick up this gold. And then maybe... Yeah, I think we're going to use this now. We'll use this. And we'll pick up Impaling Eruption one more time. And that's her turn. Now, do we want to move into this next room and see what's up? Or do we want to wait? I feel like we should probably wait, don't you? And we'll maybe add this. We'll like use this as like we're gonna like drag this out a little bit. Pick up this gold. And we're gonna see. Okay, yep. Do we don't have any more. Maybe here and here. I might have her go super early. Oh wait, what's Crag gonna do? He's gonna short rest. That stinks, but I think we're gonna have to burn it because I don't want to lose anything else, and I want to keep him in good health since Bruce is already kind of hurting. But we're gonna do this. We're going to do a little. Oh, I was gonna do it this. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to show you a little, show you like I'm just this brilliant, but I'm going to show you a little bit of tech here. So let's do this and this. And then we have additional targets that we can use, we can hit. I'm wondering if I should just sit. I think I might just sit. And we'll do, isn't there a yes and yes? Okay. Let's see how this works, guys. So here's what's going to happen. I think we'll find out. Is she is going to jump into this door like so. We're going to see the lay of the land. Okay, so we have a bunch of archers in the back. Not great. So we're going to stop here, I think. Yep. We're going to stop here. And then, let me just take remind me on, I don't need that, so I can use it on this. We're going to use the earth element, and we're going to start putting some damage, I think. Or do we turn around? Maybe that's the play. We turn around and put damage on this guy. Okay. Now, the key to this plan is I'm going to use my new invisibility cloak. And I'm going to stay right here. Now, when these guys are going to try to push, they're going to push down. No, they should have no targets in range. So this gives us a little bit of an advantage where we can see and they can't do much about it. And we're going to see if we can... Yep. So we're going to hit this guy. Like so. Take him out, please. Thank you. Okay. And then we're going to do this. Because we have a push 2, right? So we're going to select this guy. Confirm the target. And we're going to push him right back into this trap. Yoink. And he's going to take that 3 damage. Pretty cool. Now... this actually works out pretty... Well, it doesn't. I thought it did. I thought it was going to work out really well, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Oh, he does have additional move. Yeah, it does work out. Never mind. A little bit, it does. We're going to skip that ability. We're going to use this ability. Get a damage. And then we're going to hit him again. Oh, we whiffed. But we do... I thought I might be able to put this guy in the dirt. But that does a great deal of damage. So we're down... He's down to 2. That really hurts. We'll take all 4 of that. And we're back in the mix again. We're going to go early with him. Crag is in a precarious position. So we need to see if we can maybe help him out a little bit. I think I'm going to try to heal myself a little bit and then yeet some rocks. And then for her, this might be really dumb, but we're going to do some... Right now, she's invisible. So the tech is that she doesn't become uninvisible. She doesn't become visible. Uninvisible? What the hell, Witty? She doesn't become visible again until her turn begins. Till her turn begins. So if you pop invisibility and you go super late in the turn, you can't be targeted until you're visible again. So let's see what happens here. This is terrible news for us up front. Apologies. That is my texts. Okay. No worries. We'll deal with that in a little bit. I feel like we should probably get up in here and make our presence known. I know it's a burn, but I feel like we're gonna have to do something. Ah, that's too bad. Okay. Now, Cragheart. I want to heal you. I want to have you heal yourself, but I feel like you need to heal him because he's going to eat all this damage. And you're going to have to pay for what you're getting ready to do, the poor brute, because he's going to get hit twice. Unless we just don't hold. Oh! I fudged it. I'm restarting the round. I'm sorry. I have to. That was just, honestly, I hit the square instead of what I wanted. I wanted to hit circle and I hit square. So, to be fair, we will do the same. We'll have the same cards. Because I want to make sure I'm doing this somewhat legit. Okay, there we go. And they'll pull the same cards. That's the hack. We'll take that damage. I took the damage last time. Here we are. We'll burn this. We'll run up here. Man, I really want to retcon this a little bit, but I won't. I won't. Let's be honest here, Witty. Let's not. Okay. There it is. There's the whiff on the elite. Done. We're back to him. He's gonna heal Bruce. We're gonna hit this guy and this guy, and and Cragheart's gonna take 2 damage, but it's fine. But we did a ton of damage, so I feel pretty good about that. The elite misses. That's huge for us. That's terrible for us. We're gonna take that damage, and we're gonna have to start getting we're gonna have to get better here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that would work. Can I get up there? How many cards do you have? Because I don't want to do this to you again. Okay, we're all right. We're gonna have to rest anyway, so let's get crazy and let's come up here and skip movement, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to use our goggles, and that's what I'm talking about, Spellweaver. That's what I'm talking about, Sigourney. All right, so the good news is that we can long rest on him. I'm gonna send you up front to just probably quickly just to hit him with a basic attack, and then you're also going to long rest because I want your goggles back. Okay. I could heal. What is he doing? Move one. See, I'm not with that. I don't want you to be able to do that. So I think we're just going to move up here. Oh my gosh, I can't. Wow. I thought I had more movement than that, but I already used his boots. So yeah, so we're going to keep our Bruce healed, and we'll just move up one space to collect this gold. Skip movement. And we'll see how he does. Ow, my gosh, dude. I'm glad I healed him. Okay. And now we are going to lose what? I feel like I need to get his defense going a little bit earlier than what I have been. And we need to make sure we keep reviving ether in hers. So let's maybe get rid of... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My R2 D2 noise. Give me 1 second. Sorry for the texting noise too. Sorry about that, guys. So we need to make sure we're keeping reviving ether in our hand. So I'm thinking what we'll probably do here is get rid of the flame strike because I don't think I'm going to have a fire to use. So let's end her turn, and then we're kind of in a similar position as to what we were last time, as far as we are. We're kind of not biding our time necessarily, but we're taking the time that we do have to get prepared for the next room. So I think what I'm going to do is go as early as I can on this guy. I wanted to try to not move Bruce so that way I could heal at least this two, but maybe we should just go up and kill this guy, huh? We do provoking roar and maybe like overwhelming assault, or yeah, maybe overwhelming assault. Um, and then for her, we're gonna go, or I could leave her. I could have her do it. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so and no, we're changing the plan. You are going to heal yourself. I really wanted to do a couple of things, but I can't. So we're going to heal ourselves and then just use that for not a whole lot. We're going to try to get him off the map quick. And then we will... Oh, this is super... Oh, I just realized I have to use my reviving ether. I think. Oh no, I'm okay. Right? Because these two will go in the bin. I can short rest on the next one. Okay, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm just losing my mind a little bit. Because maybe we use Crag to open the door. He's only got 4 health. Yee. Okay. So we're going to go here. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to open the door because I really want to get this guy off the map. Oh, can't. Okay. Just back up here a little bit. And then just chill out. We'll skip movement. Now, you, sir, are going to heal yourself and then not attack anybody. Just chill out right where you're at. Skip attack. Do this. And then Crag is going to roll up on this bro and hopefully not whiff on this basic attack. Can you not whiff on this? Thank you. Okay. And we're into the last room, I believe, here. Yep. I don't have my trick anymore of being able to, and I feel like I need to put this up just to keep myself from dying. So we'll do this and this. She is going to need a short rest. Doesn't matter which card we get, because whatever we burn, we're going to get back. So we were going to Reviving Ether, and then that. And then for you, I'm just going to have you long rest. So another kind of prep turn. I know they're not exciting, but that's too bad. I should have had her go late. You know what? I'm going to restart the round again. I'm sorry. I know that's two kind of pseudo scrub saves, but this is one that could make a difference for me. And I would have, if had I not been babbling, I would have probably fixed this. I would have done this correctly. All I'm doing is swapping her 2 cards. That's all. I just had the initiative wrong for what I wanted to do. So we're going to short rest. Yes. Burn that, and then she's going to get these 2 cards, but I wanted to do those 2 instead of the other 2. Now we're going to long rest on Crag. Okay, so here's the reason why, was because I wanted to originally put this up, but I think it's almost more important that I get him a little more health. So I'm going to move him a little bit closer, skip movement, skip attack, and just end right there. She is going to heal him for 3. Like this, and then she's going to burn her Reviving Ether to bring back all of her burned cards. I finally did it, guys. I did it. I did it. I did it. I used her mechanic correctly. Cragheart gets to heal 2, and we need to maybe break out probably this rock tunnel for right now. And there we are. So now we're ready to go in. So it's gonna be could be a little wild, but I have to start going in with him, and he's going at 10. Or do we want to bring in? I'm wondering if we should go 15 and let maybe Crag do some. Oh, he needs the. Do we have enough? What do we want to do here? I think I probably want to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this and this. You're fine. And then so you notice we have our fire orbs back. Dude, we're back. We're back. And we're going to do maybe a move 4 and then maybe into a fire orbs. And let's see what kind of mess we're getting ourselves into here. We're going to open this door.
Kicking through the door, you find yourself face to face with the reason these bandits chose this particular hole to nest in. Animate bones. Unholy abominations of nothing more to do but lay them to rest.
Okay, so these guys are going to come up and do some nasty damage. Attack for 2. Looks like this guy was looking for 3 targets. He's only looking for 2. And then we have archers all the way in the back. So this is honestly terrible news for us. So what are they doing? Are they moving 2? So okay, a little cheesy, but we're going to step back. And then we're not going to do anything on our attack. We're just going to chill here, because that should get us out of the range of the skeletons. We do have our shield, which is nice. He's gonna attack. Yep. Now these guys are just gonna roll up, but they're not gonna be able to hit anything. So that's the brilliant news. So now it's a matter of which one do we do. Do we want to Fireball? Or do we want to... I think we're going to Impaling Eruption. We're going to do this, and then we're going to skip movement, and then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to use our goggles to... Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, one guy off the board. I'll take that. He long rested, so we do have his boots. No one's adjacent to each other, but we do get to select 2 targets. So I think this is worth it. We do this with this. We bring him all the way in. He has not gotten any experience. For as much experience as we got last time, we haven't been getting anything this time. I thought that was going to be no problem, but... We're going to short rest on our Bruce. Damn, I really wanted that one. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Okay. Okay. Now what? Now this? Early? With the I think so. With a what? What would be a great... Oh, with this. Okay, perfect. For her, I think we might ride the wind here. And then maybe flame strike from the back. And then for him, we're going to... We need to get in, and I really want to disarm... Well... Can't really... 1, 2, 3... Can't really get in where I want to. Oh, I can. Okay. We'll do... I'm changing my plan as I'm going here. We'll do this... into... Man, if I don't use it, what's the point of having it? I mean, like, what are we even talking about? Okay, let's try this. Okay. So, first things first, I think we'll get in here and we're going to disarm the skeleton. I was going to use my big attack, but I think stalling this guy out is going to be even... I mean, like, this... on the off chance that I whiff or he survives it, that's a lot of damage that we have to eat. Whereas now, he's disarmed, we're not going to have to worry about it. Here, we're going to use his stuff. We're going to use this. We're going to use this. And look at this. Look at Craghard up here. Boom! Clears the map. Absolute legend. We are going to take some damage. That's fine. I am going to use this opportunity to collect money, unfortunately, because the scenario ends as soon as all the enemies are done and the round is over, and I wanted all this gold, but I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm going to use this to get back here to this chest, so that way we don't leave the chest on the board. We're going to skip the movement. We're going to skip this, and we're going to see what's in the box. Sometimes it's negative. I got a toxic moo. It's a toxic something. We'll take a look when we get out of here. That was always one of the funny bugs in the game where it doesn't show you.
You take a moment to catch
It only shows you the first 3 letters, which makes it for some pretty funny object names.
Visions of your target is not among the dead.
Okay, got a perk point for the Prohibitionist. Also got a perk point for allowing none of my allies to become exhausted. So that means that our Spellweaver, Sigourney, has a perk to spend. Quest complete. 6 XP. We unlocked the oh, we unlocked it was in a piece of gear. It was a new quest location, the Toxic Moor. And now we know where the Barrow lair is. Okay, so occasionally you'll come across linked quests. Linked quests are share a narrative arc and are encouraged to be completed one after the other. By going directly to the supposed to be linked, not liked quest, you will avoid running into any road encounters. If you prefer, you can return to Gloomhaven by selecting its location on the map. But remember, while outside Gloomhaven, you cannot buy or sell items, level up, create new mercenaries, or retire current ones. So here's the rub: is that we could go back to Gloomhaven and level up and turn in a perk point, level up 2 characters and get an additional perk for Sigourney, or we can go to the Barrow lair and we can just go try to fight the boss now with everything that we have and be a little bit not as geared as we could be, but I feel like that might be the play. But we'll have to find out on the next episode. I thank you guys for being here for our playthrough of Gloomhaven with Whitty's gang of Bruce, Craig, and Sigourney, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves.